I told them I'd do it. Then I did. When my dad died last year from cancer, everything he owned magically went to my stepbrother, Kevin. The house, the truck, even the watch I'd been promised since I was 8. Gone. All of it. Kevin had the golden ticket, and I had a funeral program and a lot of rage. Turns out my stepmom, Nancy, made sure the will got updated right before Dad got too sick to think straight. Real classy stuff. Kevin, for reference, is 26 and allergic to work. Dude's never kept a job longer than a seasonal mall Santa and dropped out of community college twice. His current life goal was becoming a full-time streamer with exactly 12 Twitch followers, 3 of which were bots, probably. Meanwhile, I'd been working since I was 15, helping Dad with his struggling construction business, literally sweating through summers while Kevin played Call of Duty in the air-conditioned basement. Nancy hated me from the start. I reminded her that Dad had a life before her. She'd say crap like, "Your real mom wouldn't have let you eat that much," or "Maybe you should visit your real family more often." Every time I tried to just exist. Then Dad dies, and a week later, Nancy's calling me crying because, shocker, Kevin sold Dad's truck to invest in crypto. It tanked within days. After that, he took out a loan against the house to launch his streaming career, which meant buying LED lights and a $400 chair to scream into a mic at 3 a.m. 3 months go by, and guess what? They're behind on mortgage payments. Kevin disappears to Vegas with his girlfriend, probably chasing a dream and blowing what's left of his crypto money on roulette and vape pens. Nancy's freaking out now. She calls me again, sobbing, saying, "Your dad would want you to help family." I told her I'd think about it, but in my head, all I was thinking about were the times I needed help and got jacked, like when I needed money for senior photos, and she said they couldn't afford it. Then, bought Kevin a new gaming chair the same week. Or when my laptop died junior year, and I had to write my essays by hand while Kevin got a MacBook for school, aka Netflix and Fortnite. 2 days later, she called again. Foreclosure had started. She offered to sign over half the house if I'd bail her out. That's when I knew she was really desperate. I showed up the next morning with paperwork from LegalZoom, like it was court is now in session. Told her I'd pay off the whole loan and let her stay, but only under strict conditions. Written, signed, locked in. She'd pay me monthly rent, same as I was paying for my shoebox apartment. No overnight guests without my written permission. She covers all utilities, maintenance, and property taxes. If Kevin so much as steps foot on the property again, she has 30 days to pack and bounce. She signs a statement admitting she manipulated the will while Dad was too sick to understand it. Nancy read through it twice, hands shaking. She asked if I was really serious about the Kevin rule. I told her Kevin was the reason she was losing the house in the first place. She signed. I paid off the loan the next day. House saved. Terms locked in. 3 weeks later, guess who shows up at 2 a.m. drunk and yelling that, "It's still my house." Yep, Kevin. Banging on the door, demanding to be let in. Nancy let him in quietly, let him crash on the couch thinking I wouldn't find out. But I had ring cams all over the place. Got the alert. Watched the whole thing from my phone like it was live betrayal. The sequel. I showed up the next morning with the contract in one hand and a coffee in the other. Told Nancy she had 30 days to vacate. She tried to argue that Kevin was just visiting. I pointed at clause 4. Steps foot on the property. Not negotiable. She called me heartless. Said I was tearing the family apart. Said she was grieving. I looked her dead in the eye and said, "You threw me out of my father's life while he was dying. Now you get to feel what that's like." She moved in with her sister 2 states away. Kevin called me a few times demanding money because you stole my inheritance. I blocked him permanently. I kept the house. Turned Dad's old workshop into my own space. It's peaceful now. No Nancy, no Kevin, just me, some tools, and the watch she thought I'd never get.